Hello, collective. Please see my YouTube channel for my disclaimer. My videos are for entertainment purposes only. Um, if you find my videos are triggering, please watch another reader. There are some I can recommend, okay? Also, no children under the age of 18 should be watching my videos, all right? I've got a few decks that I'm using today. This one is a mythology deck from Spencer's. I didn't think Spencer's would come out with such a great deck themselves, but they did. I like it. One of my favorite decks. But I also like mythology, so. Okay, got a few over there. Alright, so we've got bottom of the deck, the world, okay? And then we've got the necromancer, we've got the hermit, and the sun card, okay? So we've got the Sphinx for the sun card, the Yeti for hermit, and necromancer for for the page of wands. Okay, the page of wands, we have necromancer, the hermit. Okay, so somebody so a necromancer is somebody who uses the dead to do their deeds. They don't have God-given gifts. So basically they use the energy of a dead person to get their answers, to get hidden, forbidden knowledge and whatnot. The hermit, obviously, Yeti off in the mountains hiding. So maybe, okay, so what I'm picking up is there was a male who acted immaturely, okay? This was a person who possibly broke your heart, right? And then you went off into hermit mode. You went within, right? And the sun card is telling me that you've been successful in your healing process, okay? So this guy, this card, if you look at these two right next to each other, if you look at these two right next to each other, it's like, oh, sorry, wrong way. Like, it's like he pushed this person into hiding, okay? It's like he pushed this person away. So maybe you had a past lover who pushed you away and you went into this hermit mode, okay? And then you healed, all right? And you know, we got the world energy. So everything goes in cycles, right? Everything starts and ends. So the ending of this had you go within to heal, and you're at the end of that healing journey, okay? So that's past, present, and future. We're gonna use the Todd Alcott's cards to clarify, to get some more details on this, on what happened. Now, I love this deck. I love this deck. I want to get his other decks, but I can't right now, but one day I will. This is definitely going to be the main person that I purchase decks from. This, I just like the style of them. I love them. I've been playing with them ever since I got them. Okay, this is a great deck. I love this deck. I also love my original deck. I do. Very grateful for it because somebody had destroyed my last deck, so I didn't get to bring them with me when I moved. And I had a friend who was very kind, and she gave me a replacement deck for free. She was just a gift. I really am grateful for them. And they're mythology. I love mythology. Just like I was obsessed with them whenever I first got them, I'm obsessed with this one. But let's get more clarification on the Page of Wands. I fell on the floor. Okay. All right, we got the King of Cups and we've got the Devil. Okay. So this was somebody who was closed off, okay? It looks like you all had some, here, that's all I'm going to pull from that deck. It looks like you all had some addictions, because we have the Devil there. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands, cornered, okay? So this person's feeling cornered about what they did to you, okay? That's a general energy. So I'm getting clarification on the Page of Wands. All right, so this person was closed off emotionally, okay? This person, on top of being a necromancer, was closed off in general, okay? And then we had the Devil card pop out. That tells me that y'all may have been in active addiction together, or you all had some addictive traits or toxic traits. Y'all were both pretty toxic and impulsive. You were y'all were definitely feeding the need to the instant gratification. You both wanted that, okay? Now, the next card was the Five of Swords, the slaughter of the green men. Did Argon the Destroyer go too far? So this relationship was destroyed by y'all's own toxic traits, you know. You all wanted, so you all destroyed this this Ten of Pentacles. You all did not reach that, obviously. We got the Page of Pentacles, welcome to the future. Or leaving this relationship is leading you there, okay? So this relationship was destroyed, all right? Absolutely destroyed. There's no going back, right? But that relationship falling apart is leading you to a better future, okay? So that's clarification on the past. You made the right decision by leaving that relationship. I'm going to get your more clarification on the present, which is the Hermit card, okay? So we'll get more clarification on the Hermit. Yeah, it looks like that was a rocky relationship. You have the Devil, yeah, you wanted that Ten of Cups with that person, but it looks like you're going to get that on your own. You're better off getting that on your own. That relationship is done. It looks like there may have been a lot of deceit in that relationship. Like people grouping up, kind of. I don't know. Maybe that person had a lot of addictions they didn't tell you about, and it slowly destroyed the relationship. Either way, you leaving, because if you look, she's like running through the sand, right? And then it goes into the Ten of Pentacles. So you ran towards, oops, your Ten of Pentacles, okay? Definitely ran towards it. Oh. All right, we're getting clarification on the Hermit. And bottom of the deck, again, Seven of Wands. Yeah, if you see, that's like a group of people, right? This is a group of people who were involved with destroying this relationship too, right? Or pushing you into hermit mode, because that person definitely pushed you away. All right, we have the Page of Cups. The princess ventures into the canyons alone and makes a surprising discovery. So you going within yourself, learning a trade, gaining mastery. You may be going to school for something. It was astounding of what you have some people who are supporting you right now while you're learning. You're learning a new you're mastering something right now, and you have people who are helping support you while you get through that. A new day on the planet of the spirit, and you're mastering whatever it is that you've gone within to learn. You are mastering it, and you have a lot of people supporting you right now through this that know of what you're trying to master. You may be in hermit mode, but you do have people who are supporting you through this, all right? I'm going to get some clarity on the Sun card, the Phoenix, on your future outcome, all right? Let's see. So far, so good. You went into hermit mode. You're learning a new trade. You're going within. You're bettering yourself. You're healing yourself, okay? And look at this girl. She's independent. She is doing it, right? She is not scared. She knows what needs to be done, and she's getting it done, man. And she's on an adventure right now, just relearning herself and just becoming a better version of herself. And that took her going within and going within to heal herself. That's beautiful. Oh, it's a current energy is beautiful, absolutely wonderful. It's so much brighter than what it was in the past, you know? A lot of people have tried to come against you while you've been in this hermit mode. There's people that are envious of your light, and they definitely want to stop you, okay? They definitely want to stop you from, like, it's like they don't want you to be the better version of yourself. They want you stuck in the past like they are. You know, they have Peter Pan syndrome, kind of, is what I'm picking up. They don't want to grow up. But you want to heal, and you want to better yourself. You want to get a better education. You want to work on your hobbies. You want to master your hobbies. You know, you want to be a better person for people you encounter in the future, because they say hurt people, right? And you don't want to be one of those hurt people that are hurting others. So you went on in hermit mode, and you healed yourself, or you know, went within to heal yourself. Very beautiful energy, very strong. That's bravery right there. It is very brave to do that, especially whenever you have a broken heart. But it looks like you've pretty much healed that, and you're looking on to bigger, better things. I can see that you've healed that. You forgive the past. I can see. You forgive the past. It's no longer a thing that you really care about either, I can see. Because your focus is on other things. Your career, your finances, where you're going to, you know, set roots at. You're thinking about your future. You have no time to think about the past and about people who didn't even really care about you, you know? All right, so I got some clarity on the Phoenix, okay? And this is the future energy, okay? We've got the Three of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck, which talks about sisterhood. So I see you finding your soul tribe, a group of friends, you know, people that you can relate to. Just, you know, having a good time. These women, that's good energy. They're having a good time together, okay? So, and then also, the first card out for clarifying was Lovers. Okay, and then we have the Four of Swords energy. And then we have the Two of Wands. And then we have the Two of Swords. So that tells me there's some planning that's being done, okay? Some strategic planning, maybe from your guardian angels, because you see, this is an alien. I always think angels are similar to aliens, you know? They're helping strategically guide you to the path you need to be on for your future, okay? But you are going to have a choice, and this choice is going to determine where you land, all right? So you are on the defense, but you're gonna, in order to encounter this lover, you're gonna have to drop your defenses. You're gonna be very guarded, because you've worked so hard to get into this energy, right? You worked so hard to be independent and to gain back everything you lost, you know, before that. You feel very guarded, all right? But you do have new love coming in. You do have new love coming in, and it's going to piss some people off whenever you get with this person. See, misery loves company. So a lot of people aren't happy whenever good things happen to good people because they're miserable. They're in that why me energy, you know? And this love is gonna be like, people are gonna look at y'all and be like, I wish I had a relationship like that. I wish I was like that. You know, they're gonna be very envious of that. But you're gonna have to let your guards down to let that in. And that's probably where this strategic planning comes in, right? And this choice that you're going to have to make. So you're going to have to listen to your guardian angels. You're going to have to meditate, because this does talk about meditation, right? You're going to have to meditate to get some answers. But you are about to come into contact with the love of your life. I see marriage in your future. I see children. I see all of that. All of that works. A very happy outcome. You're the phoenix. Rose from the fire, okay? You rose from the hole that they tried to bury you in, right? Them people that wanted to piss on your grave, you know? Instead, you rose. You burnt them. They play with fire, though. They play with fire. God showed them. Probably sat their ass down, you know. But yeah, this love's coming in. You've got to let down these walls, though. Don't be so guarded just because you got hurt in the past. You know, not everybody's bad, right? You've got your guardian angels strategically planning for this beautiful future for you, okay? And then you do, at the edge of the vast sea of space, she looked inward. So in order to get there, you're gonna have to trust yourself. Trust what you feel. Always choose yourself. Does it make you happy? Do you feel good about this? Listen, okay, the way I learned what intuition was, or the basis of it, was fear is in your chest. You know, your gut tells you, if your gut feels tight, whatever, you might have to poop, or it might be your intuition telling you, hey, don't do that. But typically fear resides in your chest, where your heart is, because fear is emotional, right? Your gut is where your what is that chakra called? Dang it, I'm just learning this stuff, so I can't remember all of it. But anyways, your gut will tell you what God is trying to guide you to do. Your heart is going to be fearful. Don't listen to what you feel in your chest. Listen to what you feel in your gut. Okay? You got that gut feeling? Yeah, that's your intuition. That's God, tapping your shoulder and telling you, "Hey, pay attention to what I'm trying to show you." You do have a new group of friends coming in. You're going to be happy. I see a new group of friends. I see a new love, right? And you got so much support from your guardian angels, right? You got so much support. This is a happy ending to a time where you struggled, okay? I know it was very hard for you. But whenever you made that decision, to leave after this person did this to you, right? Whenever you left after this to get to this, you made the right decision. You made the right decision leaving. Okay? Sometimes God will remove you from a relationship before that relationship removes you. And I feel like that was one of those relationships where it was trying to take you out, like an energy vampire. So if you're with the energy vampire, you're going to notice like all of your energy is going to go. You're going to start looking sick. You're going to start depleting. You're not going to laugh anymore or anything, while your partner starts glowing up. And they're glowing up because they're an energy vampire. They're sucking the life out of you. Literally sucking the life out of you. I feel like that's the type of situation you were in, and God had to remove you from that relationship because it was literally killing you. But you did the right thing too, going into hermit mode and taking time for yourself. You're currently in that mode, but you're bettering yourself. You're trying out new hobbies. You're possibly going back to school. I see that, or mastering a new craft. You're healing so that you're not going to be one of those hurt people that hurts people, I'm trying to see if I get a couple cards from this deck. One fell on the floor. All right. Okay, the bottom of the deck, I've got let's go. And then one card fell on the floor. Let me get it. Oh, God. And then we've got anywhere you want. We've got here without, or sorry, here without you, anywhere you want. Dumb love, lose control, slow down, hard to tell, someone you loved. So I'm thinking that this past person wants you back. They feel like you're a pop star, okay? This person, I feel like they want you back. But I don't feel like that's a good idea because of the position that they put you in the past, okay? They put you in a bad position. I see it. Y'all were, you know, I see addictions. I see cheating. I feel like he did not treat you well in the past. I feel like, no. Anybody who's an ex is an ex for a reason. Remember that. We don't chew chew up food and spit it out and then put it back in our mouth. That's gross. All right. So let me see what we've got from the letters. First word out is love. Next word out is pair, like a pair. Not like the fruit, but like a pair of people. Like maybe the person you're going to meet, y'all are going to be the perfect pair. Okay. Maybe you'll meet them in a nook, like a breakfast nook, or like maybe you're at somebody's house getting like going over there for like breakfast, and they're like there. You meet them through a friend. They're gonna private message you. This new love is gonna private message you. They might remind you of it says it's a joke, but they might remind you of like a Viking style. Maybe this person's like big and burly and has a beard or something. Maybe not. It says it's a joke. Round. Maybe you'll meet them at a fair on like a Ferris wheel. A fairground. I see y'all meeting at a fairground. So the next fair that pops up, definitely go to that. That might be where you'll meet your friend. Your new love or your new friends. Go with your new friends. You might be invited to a fair. It might be like a Renaissance thing. Maybe. Because if it's talking about Vikings, it might be like a Renaissance fair. But definitely fairground. Maybe they play baseball because it says rookie. So maybe they're a rookie at something, or you are. Maybe they have dry humor and you like dry humor. Jazz music could be important. They're going to private message you and maybe ask you to go on a date with them to a fair. That's beautiful. And maybe this person is going to like jazz. They're going to joke a lot. They're going to have dry humor. They're a rookie or you're a rookie at something. Maybe they'll invite you to a baseball game. That'll be fun, right? But y'all are going to be the cutest pair. The love pair. Y'all be like lovebirds. Like, you know how lovebirds are. They can't live without each other, right? Y'all are going to be like lovebirds. It's going to be a beautiful ending to a very, very rough story. Because the beginning, your past is rough, right? But you're bettering yourself. You're doing things the right way right now, and that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to end your stories. The rest of your life is going to be happy and easy, okay? But I definitely see new love at a fairground or at a baseball game. Baseball game, fairground, this person's gonna like jazz music and they're gonna have a dry sense of humor. And you're absolutely gonna adore them. Absolutely adore them. They may like the TV show The Vikings, right? Or they may like to go to Renaissance, like the Renaissance fair. They may you know. Anyways, that's what I got for you all. That's what I got. Look at this cute little thing. Ain't it cute? I like to look at it and plan my future. Anyways, and my cute little bell to match it. Anyways, but that's what I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. This was a little bit longer than what I'm used to. I'm still learning myself. I'm learning and I'm healing, and I have a passion for tarot and a God-given gift, and I'm just sharing it with you all. Thank you for watching my videos and supporting me. I'm very, very grateful. It took me a while to even get the courage up to get on video and do stuff like this, you know? Even though I've been passionate about it for years, it's taken me a very long time to get the courage to do it, and I'm just happy. My videos, if you watch them, they're gonna go from awful to better. I always do better. So you're gonna just watch my progress with me. It's gonna be incredible. We'll meet up a year from now. Yeah, but this reading is not an April Fool's reading at all. It's actual real. So look forward to the fairground and a baseball game and learning about jazz music and dry humor, because your soulmate loves all those things, and that's who you're going to be with for the rest of your life. That's what I got for you. Thank you.